Hello everyone and welcome to a new review from me. Now this time I got a really cool album for you. I'm sure a lot of you people are into it. The Punk Goes Pop series, this being the 5th edition, so Punk Goes Pop 5. Now I do have a lot of stuff I want to talk about because it's a song by song review, because I feel like to justify a cover album you need to talk about every song. So getting right into it, the first song on the album is called Grenade by Memphis May Fire. Now originally it was by Bruno Mars. I feel like, you know, Memphis May Fire took this song and made it something great. You know, they take that Memphis May Fire sound, you know, that metalcore sound, they hone and they make themselves, and it's really, really great. I thought it was a great way to start off the album, and definitely just, you know, it got me interested right away. Next we have Call Me Maybe, done by Upon This Dawning. Now originally it's by Carly Rae Jepsen. This is okay. I mean, they put their own metalcore touch on it. I enjoyed it, but I just dislike this song in general because I've heard it so many friggin' times. And it's frustrating, you know. I got sick of this song. I was like, you know, it's enjoyable, but I hear it again. I'm like, I can't listen to this song anymore. Is Somebody That I Used to Know, done by Mayday Parade, featuring Vic Fuentes of Pierce the Veil. Now, originally this is by Gautier. Now, I will say this is an amazing song. First off, I mean, they took the original, and I feel like they just made it way better and way more enjoyable. Because I hear this song on the radio all the time, and I can't get into it. You know, it's just not a song I enjoy. And they just took it and made it something beautiful. And you know, Vic and Derek's voices together in one song is really great. I kind of wish they did it on an original song because it probably would have sounded a bit different. But overall, just, you know, a great mix and match of vocals, and you know, just a great song. Definitely better than the original. Next up is track 4, Glad You Came, done by We Came as Romans. Now, I was really looking forward to this song. Overall, I have to say it was only okay. Comparing to something like Punk Goes Pop Volume 3 when they did My Love, that was such an amazing cover, definitely like one of the best from that CD. And I was looking at this thing, and they're going to do something very similar, you know, the great metal, you know, metalcore sound that they put on it themselves, and the great technical work. Now, going into this one, I was a little disappointed because Kyle did a great job with singing and stuff, but I felt like Dave was left out a lot on the vocals, and they didn't do a lot of the great instrumental work I thought I was going to hear. Like, it was a lot of electrical sounds and, you know, a bit of instrumentals, like, but it's nothing what I thought it was going to be. So overall, it was an okay song. Next up is Some Nights, done by like Moths to Flames. Now, this is originally by Fun, and I had to say, people are probably going to comment down below and tell me stuff about this, but honestly, I love this cover. Like, it was really, really fun and really good. Get it? Fun. People say they don't like it because they kind of butchered the song. This is just my opinion. Like, everyone has their opinion. I believe they took a song, which was very hard to do. I mean, no one can really do Nate Russ's vocals. Like, you know, you hear Fun do it, and that song is really hard to do, and it's so kind of like high pitch, and you know, it's really well done by the band. But I look at like Moths to Flames, a metalcore band, and they took it and they honed it and kind of put it into a metalcore song, and it was just overall enjoyable. It started off like, you know, with the clean vocals, you know, Chris, you know, has a kind of a rougher voice, so it doesn't sound anything like Nate, but still enjoyed it. And then when it comes in with the breakdown and they say anymore, that was just awesome. I friggin' loved that. It was so good. I mean, people can say it's no good, but honestly, just if you keep listening, I think you might like it. But again, my opinion, it was really, really good, and it was an enjoyable cover. Billie Jean, done by Breathe Carolina, originally by Michael Jackson. Now, this is one of 2 older songs from like the 80s, you know, back then, really older songs. And I gotta say, like, I was not looking forward to this, because just like when Never Should Never did a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, I was kind of like, oh, it's very iffy, you know, do something like that and try to like make it something good. Now, nothing against that cover, but it kind of made me, you know, skeptical about this, doing an older song like Michael Jackson. But honestly, they took it and they made it sound really good with just a bit of Kyle screaming, and Dave did a really good job singing. David was a really good singer on this song, and I was overall impressed. Like, instrumentally it was fun, you know, with the electronic sound Breathe Carolina puts on all their songs, and they kind of took it and, you know, made that Breathe Carolina sound. But overall, pretty good cover, I gotta say. We Found Love, done by Forever the Sickest Kids, originally by Rihanna. Now, I was very skeptical about this song because this is one of the songs I really don't like. I hear it on the radio all the time, it's overplayed, and I just really don't like it. But I was also really excited to see Forever the Sickest Kids come out with some new material, being on Fearless Records now. So I mean, I didn't know what to expect. Overall, it was a decent song. I mean, I don't like the song, but they did a really good take on it. And something that really surprised me in this song was the fact that there were screams in it midway through it, and I was kind of shocked. I was like, whoa. When did Forever the Sickest Kids start doing screams in songs? Like, I don't know if I'm missing something or I just haven't heard them do it before, but it was new to me. I was like, whoa, alright, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, overall, it's a pretty okay, enjoyable song. Alright, we're at track 8 right now, so it's we're at a fun one. This is Boyfriend, done by Issues, originally by Justin Bieber. So, I was looking forward to this song because, you know, Michael and Tyler being back together in a band, and, you know, we haven't heard a lot from them other than the one song they put out with Issues. And I was excited to see what kind of, you know, things they would do in a cover song. And I was really impressed, and, you know, I gotta say, the mix of the cleans and screams on this song was really well done, and the mix and match was really good. I really enjoyed the breakdowns on this. They mixed really well into the song. And overall, this is just a superb song. I just love the cover, and it's just really fun to listen to. Payphone, done by Crown the Empire, originally by Maroon 5. I was looking forward to this for the fact of Crown the Empire because I really enjoy them, but I'm not fond of this song like some other songs on the album. I think it was enjoyable overall. I prefer the original stuff more. Like, they just released a new single and I thought that was amazing. It was an insane song. So I guess that's kind of what got me off guard from this cover, hearing the new song to this. But, you know, I enjoy Crown the Empire, so that's why I like the song. But overall, I just don't like the song, you know? But I think they did a good job. You know, I'm not saying anything about the band. It was a really well done job with, you know, the metalcore sound that they themselves put on it. And, you know, the mix and match of screams and cleans. So overall, it was an okay song. Getting to the second old song on the CD. This is track 10. It's Girls Just Want to Have Fun, done by The Maine, featuring Adam Lazzara of Taking Back Sunday. This is originally by Cyndi Lauper, and again, it's another old one. And I was shocked by this for the pure fact I didn't know what to think going into it. I heard Adam was doing it, and I was like, whoa, The Maine and Adam being together, like, how is that going to work? And I was blown away. They took this song and made it, I'd say, better than the original, like, you know, uppity, poppity version of it. And they took this, you know, The Maine putting their rock sound on it, and, you know, their great slower instrumental work, you know, and just making it like a great chill song, and then putting in the upbeat parts, like at the chorus, and having Adam come in at the chorus and one of the verses near the end. Oh, it was like, or sorry, the mid-song. And it was one of the best mix and matches. Like, I know Mayday Parade and Vic was good, but I kind of enjoy this more because Adam and John in a song is just, it's unbelievable. I never thought I'd really see it, and it surprised me. Again, this cover is really, really good, so if you can check one out, just make sure you check this out and give it a listen. Paradise, done by Craig Owens, originally by Coldplay. Now, I was sort of looking forward to this because I enjoy Craig Owens as a singer, so knowing he was doing something solo and out with Chiodos, I was kind of looking forward to what he was going to do. So, I will say his singing style in this song is really good, and I really enjoyed it. But I feel like there was no, you know, there was no difference in the sound of instrumentals, because I noticed a lot of bands in this, you know, like the metalcore bands, they took it and they made it their own sound, but Craig Owens kind of took the same instrumental style and stuff and put it in with his own singing. Again, nothing wrong with it, it's just I felt there was no difference, you know? There was nothing to really stand out other than the singing, which I kind of find better than Coldplay. Alright, we're on to a awesome cover. This is track 12, Mercy, done by The Word Alive, originally by Kanye West. I will say, if we're going heavy, like, if we're thinking heavy on this album, this is probably the heaviest song you'll find. The first time I listened to this song, I didn't even think it was The Word Alive, because the clean vocals didn't even sound like Telly. That was the first time, though. It was really off when I first heard it, and I wasn't thinking, but I listened to it again, I was like, holy crap, this like blew me away. It was just really surprising, and to see like a Kanye West song, just like last year what Silverstein did, Runaway. It was like an 8-minute song. This is like a 5.5-minute song. The Word Alive covering it was awesome. Heavy, fast-paced, really great, non-stop. Definitely one of the best ones on this album. We are at the last track, being track 13, Ass Back Home, done by Secrets, originally by Gym Class Heroes. So I was kind of excited to listen to this because to finish off a CD with a, you know, a great upbeat and catchy song like Ass Back Home is really enjoyable. Not to mention done by Secrets, who I feel is an underrated band. And, you know, they are metalcore, so a lot of people maybe pass them off when they first hear them. But I feel their singing style is really good. You know, they have a great clean vocalist, and you know, the screams really good mixed in with everything. So the mix of like the rap screams on this and the clean vocals make it just an overly enjoyable song, and I was really impressed with it. So it was a great way to finish off the album. Okay, so now on to my thoughts. First off, I will say I love the Punk Ghost series. I mean, I've always enjoyed the CDs they put out. Fearless always had a great idea in mind for these things. I mean, Punk Goes Crunk, Punk Goes Metal, Punk Goes Pop, Punk Goes Rock. A lot of them were just really awesome. And I mean, it was just an enjoyable series, and even this, it was enjoyable. Not my favorite. I will say Punk Goes Pop Volume 2 was probably my favorite out of the Punk Goes Pop series. I mean, like, you got bands like Chiodos, A Day to Remember, Alisana, August Burns Red, Silverstein, solid lineup all throughout, and it's just a really good CD. So, if I had to pick my top 3 favorite tracks for this, I'd say they would have to be Grenade, Somebody That I Used to Know, and Boyfriend. It was a tough draw between, you know, the 3 of them, but, you know, I'd say if I had to pick 3, those are the 3. So yeah, I really think all the bands did good on their covers, some better than others, but still, it was a pretty enjoyable album. Okay, so before I go, I would like to get some questions out to you guys. First off, I want to know your top 3 favorite songs off of this Punk Goes Pop Volume 5. Another question I have is, what is your favorite album in the Punk Ghost series? Could be any one of them, I just want to know. And third question is, I want to know your overall thoughts on the album and what you think. Give me some feedback, and we get to talk about this. I know a lot of people are opinionated about these cover albums, so please let me know down below. And make sure you like the video down below. Share it around if you're feeling kind. I'd appreciate it a lot. Don't forget to comment and favorite this video if you want. And never forget, it's always music for today, music for tomorrow, and music for life. Peace out, guys.